Hey, thanks for joining us again today. Today we're at Autosport in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we have a pretty special guest. If you've been following me over the years, I do get a handful of these cars in, but they're just getting harder and harder to come by. It's a 2004 Lexus SC430. It's a two-owner, clean Carfax, and it has 110,000 miles. You'd never know it. As you can see whenever we do this walk around, this car is immaculate. Overall condition is great. This was a dealer-maintained car. I bought it off the original owner down in Florida. Obviously, it was always garage kept. You'll see whenever we go over the interior, this car has been babied its whole life. Brought this car up about 2 years ago from Florida. I sold it to a local person here. They only put about 1,500 miles on it. Obviously, only driven on sunny days. And this car, again, is just in really excellent condition, inside and out. The perfect color combination, pearl white with the saddle leather. It has the wood grain interior, the sport wheels, and a lot of things going for it. So we're going to do our little walk around here. First question I know you're going to ask, has the timing belt been changed? Yes, it has. It's on the Carfax. The sticker's in the engine. I believe it was done in 2016 or something like that. This car has all the books, all the keys. I even got a lot of service records with it in addition to what's on the Carfax. So we're going to start on the outside. We'll work our way around. We'll go through the interior. We'll put the top down. We'll show you the engine bay. And if there's anything I miss, whether it's not in the videos or the pictures, the description, the Carfax, call me. I'll be glad to get you additional pictures and whatever you may be asking for. So the pearl white paint on this car is really nice. I have not found any paint work on pearl white. It'd be obvious if there was paint work. It never matches right. Everything, the body flow, even the gaps and where everything meets is nice and tight on this car. Going across the hood, nice and shiny. You got a couple little touch-ups here from a couple little stone chips, nothing to get excited about. The front bumper is nice and clean, as well as the grille. Still has a nice shine to it. There's no pitting or anything like that. I believe, don't quote me, that it has the gold package. There's gold trim all the way around the car. That was a pretty big option back in the day. There was some aftermarket people that did it, but honestly, being a one owner, a Naples car, I would think that it is probably original. So anyways, headlights here, nice and clean. They're not starting to yellow or anything like that. You can tell that this car again was in the garage. They're nice and clean and crisp. I think these are headlight washers. They still function properly. Going from the front bumper into the front fender here, really nice. There's no cracks or big scratches or anything like that. If you did want to find something to pick at on this car, the wheels do show some curb rash. You'll see that in the pictures. If you wanted to get these redone, it's not a big deal. It does have the sport wheels here and just a nice, clean looking wheel. Also, these are 18-inch tires. These tires were just put on earlier this year in the front. Date code's 2023, I believe. And I think the rears are 2022, but we'll check whenever we get back there. Okay, across the windshield here, nice clean windshield. I don't see any kind of marking from the windshield wipers or anything like that. Maybe a couple little chips or something, but nothing that you're going to see in the pictures, nothing that's going to steer you away from this car. Which leads us into the driver door here. Driver door into the driver quarter panel. I honestly don't even see a dent. Really clean. Even the lower rocker panels you can see in the pictures better, but they're just nice. It's never been up any curbs at the shopping mall or anything like that. Rear wheel, actually a lot nicer than the front one. I don't see any little bit of curb rash there. Again, if you do, for some reason, like the disc-looking wheel better, they're easy to change. There's about 12 little bolts on here you take off, and you can put the, I'd call it a record player, but you can put the records on there. But these are more the sport wheel, gives it a little more updated look. I think these cars were actually ahead of their time whenever they came out, and they actually almost look age appropriate now. Obviously, convertible hardtop. This top functions perfectly. Whenever you get to the back, I'll put it down, you can see it. But across the top, the rear glass here, nice and crisp. There's no kind of distress or dry rot in any of these rubbers. Going into the deck lid here, does have a factory rear spoiler. If you want to come to the back, I'll show you the back, and I'll put the top down. Yeah, that gold package really gives it a nice look. Even the tail lights, everything comes in nice and tight. There's no haze to them at all. And it does have a power antenna. Keep that in mind whenever you drive through the drive-through car wash. I've done that before. Snaps right off. So anyways, this one's working perfectly. All right. Tops are actually pretty easy here. Turn the key. There's a button in here that turns red. You just hold it in. It'll chime and the light will go out whenever it's done. There's no latches to fool around with. Everything's power. And you might hear over the microphone actually whenever it's done. There's that chime you're looking for. Okay, we'll go through the interior after I get done with the outside. Okay, deck lid into the rear bumper, nice and clean, factory dual exhaust. Actually sold a guy one of these about 2 years ago. Borla makes an exhaust for these, which you probably don't see too many Lexus with exhaust, but it actually sounded really nice. So keep that in mind if you're looking for some way to upgrade this car. Let's see here. Oh, the trunk release here. Whenever the top's down, you don't get a huge trunk. You still do get some room though. You can see the struts here still hold the trunk lid nice, and here's the rear floor mat still in here. I think there's a tool kit and a first aid kit and some stuff in there. Now, side note, if you do buy one of these somewhere else and you're looking and the top's not working, if this little tray is not in here perfectly, the top will not go up and down. That's to prevent your luggage or whatever you have in here from getting crushed. So anyways, really nice and clean trunk area overall. Obviously, you know, this car was a weekend car, and nice part about Florida cars, even if they got a little bit of miles on them, those roads down there are nicer than a brand new paved 28. I mean, they're nice and straight and they're flat and there's no potholes, and they're just easy highway miles. Okay, so again, passenger side here, same thing like the other side, a little bit of curb rash on the wheels. I did want to check the date codes in the rear here. Yeah, 2022, so pretty much all new tires all the way around. They are Michelins too. They didn't go cheap. Those are probably, I don't know, $325 tires a piece. Passenger side here, I don't see anything in the front here. Passenger doors nice and clean. Little dent right here. You're not going to see it in the pictures or the videos. I'm telling you it's there though. Again, we do these videos so whenever you get the car, they're everything that you're hoping to be, hopefully more. And a lot of people don't even tell you about this stuff. A lot of people just show you the pictures. Here's the car, and you get a surprise whenever you get it. We do a lot of classic cars, and even with the newer cars, we've been doing these videos, and it's really helped out a lot. That way, again, you know exactly what you're looking at. Which goes to the interior. This interior is just as nice as an SC430 I've had with 25,000 miles. It's immaculate. And let's see here. As you can see, it does have the saddle leather, full leather, by the way. The wood grain dash area. Now, while Justin's standing there, I'm going to go around and hop in this guy and show you something, because a lot of these cars have issues here. This one does not. So as you can see, it's fully wood here. Now, whenever you start the car, fire it up here. Okay, so then you hit this open button, the navigation screen comes out. Other than in 2004, I don't think I've ever seen a more clear navigation screen. A lot of these get, and in the video it might not look right, but this thing looks brand new. A lot of times they get like a haze around them or they start getting glitchy. Nothing there. Hit close, then it moves you to here. That's your radio, AM, FM, again, power antenna. These cars all had heated seats, cup holders, just a nice, classy car. And again, this car looks like 50 grand going down the road, and it's a fraction of the cost. Again, I do have a lot of service records here that go with the car, as well as the Carfax, original owner's manuals. There's actually 3 sets of keys here, so that's nice as well. They do have automatic lights. No kind of dash lights, no airbag light, no check engine light, no tire pressure light. Everything's been done on this car. Again, the timing belt has been done. Even has a full tank of gas. I wish every customer brought me back a car with a full tank of gas. Okay. And again, the only reason that they sold this car was she bought this car as a summer fun car to take down to the pool here at the yacht club, which is pretty much all she did with it. However, she's needing to move, and the place that she's moving into, you can only have one car, so they had to obviously get rid of the convertible, keep the four-wheel drive just in case. All right, let me pop the hood here. Already popped it. All right. Hood struts again work perfectly. Has the original VIN tags all the way around, so you can see that nothing's really been replaced on this car. Extremely factory looking engine. Let's see, timing belt replaced, 74,000 miles. Again, I'd have to look at the Carfax. I think it was 2015. Radiator was also just replaced. Fluids were replaced. Front tires. And then whenever we get these cars in, we do have inspections in Pennsylvania as well as emissions testing. So no check engine light, no dead battery within 150 miles. I try to drive all these cars a little bit, feel them out. Being I sold this one in the past, no worries, obviously. I like getting cars back in through the years. I know they're right when they leave. Generally, they come back just as nice. You can see we actually have another SC430 over there. Corvettes, Mustangs, classic cars. We just keep a nice mix and just try to find the quality. I'm never the cheapest. I try to make the stuff the nicest. The services are done. You're going to get in a car and drive it, or you're going to get the car and ship it to your house, whatever you want to do. If you want to fly in, we'll pick you up at the airport. If you want to come in, go over everything, you're more than welcome to. Check this guy out. It's a really nice car for the money. Excellent condition. These cars run forever as long as you maintain them. They're really good quality. Look online, look at the reviews on them. Nothing bad to say other than the timing belt needs done. They're just getting harder and harder to come by. A lot of these out here with 180, 250,000 miles on them. The interiors are trashed. You can tell that whoever had this car, it meant something to them. So give us a call, 724-388-4930. And again, we're down here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with our 2004 SC430 with 110,000 miles. Thanks.